Hi, so I'm going to go ahead and explain how we're going to go ahead and give feedback to students this week in the Google Classroom platform. We are not going to be entering in any grades or feedback through Illuminate this week because we do not have full guidance from the region yet, and we don't want to do something that we then have to go back and change later on. And so all of our feedback this week is going to stay inside the platform. I'm going to show you how to do that. So this is an assignment I gave to my students. And I need to click this here. If I click over here, it's going to send me to the original Google Doc. I want that. I want to click the turned in, and that's going to take me to the list of students who have turned it in so far. Now, when I first created this assignment, I made it ungraded. So now I have to go ahead and actually, if I want to give any kind of feedback, I can give any number that you want to put in there. And there's some rubric options too that are cool, and we'll get into those. We'll have some people model those next week. But for today, I'm just going to go ahead and make it out of 10. And so now I'm gonna just confirm. I'm gonna make them all out of 10. And that's gonna go ahead and give me an easy way to give some score out of 10 to each one of my students when they complete the work. It's taking a second to upload. Hopefully that is not gonna be happening by tomorrow or in the future when you are giving this feedback. So when this loads, I'm gonna go ahead and be able to give scores to individual students. And that we're not being very prescriptive right now about why you would give a 7, 8, 9, or 10. That's something we'll develop more in the next couple of weeks. But the point is you're giving some feedback to students that is ideally aligned to a rubric and aligned to the CFS that you would have provided to them. You can see from Monse's question here, probably should have done a better job with my own criteria. And so you're giving that feedback to all of them. One nice thing about this feature is it says draft because none of these are final until I hit this return button up here. When I hit return, all the scores go to the students, but until then, it's going to be saved here. And that allows me to go back and grade it over time without Ian getting immediate feedback while other students are waiting for it. So it's going to let them all know when I hit the return button, it'll let them all know at the same time. If they have not turned in the work, so I do believe Tony will do the work, but if he doesn't, and it is in the missing category, then you will go ahead and follow the directions that are going to be in the next video that are going to show what we do with how we mark missing work and basically how we mark Tony absent because he had missing work. But the key thing from this video is that we want to get some level of points here so you're able to give some feedback to students. And that feedback is going to live only in Google Classroom for right now. And then when we have more clarity from the region, we will figure out how we're going to be incorporating it into Illuminate. Okay, thanks.